can tell, oh, my friends, that you have won again. You won. You have won. You did it again. Yeah. I said you have won again. You brought me up so many times. Over and over and over again. Yeah, yeah. You're a doctor that's never lost a patient. I didn't even know how I was going to make it. But you pulled me out. You're a winner. Time after time. My heart couldn't do it. You're a champion. You're undefeated. Somebody say hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Because you
How y'all doing? Y'all know what today is. Tuesday. The Better Days movement is back once again. Mr. Better Days is here. Before we get into it, I just want to announce that Better Days pop-up shop will be Saturday from 1 to 3 at Meals for You Catering. The restaurant is located behind Chowtown off of Hash Cross. You can Google it. You can put it on your maps. Meals for You Catering. I will be right in front. Come get your child some 4th of July gear. Get you some 4th of July gear. Couples could get matching outfits. And you could get you some of the best soul food in Memphis, Tennessee. In Tennessee, period, but we will be in Memphis. Again, whoever is watching, you know anyone in Memphis, send them to the pop-up shop Saturday, June 25th. Next thing before I get started on the title, which the title today would be, don't be the one who always talking, but not making a change or being a role model. Before we go into that topic, I also had something that was brought to my attention the other day. It was a family member was telling me about another family member and how they was going through something and realizing that certain friends pick to go to one event or do something else and not come to their event. But in reality, as you starting to get older, you go kind of notice that y'all gonna have to go separate ways. They was only your friend through a storm, through a season. Now they chose to do certain other stuff. You could get mad, but that ain't gonna change them from being who they are and who they changing to be. You gotta understand it's time for you to go another route. So some of those friends who you thought was gonna be lifetime friends, it's time for you to meet the real lifetime friends or another season of friends. And you just gotta let that go and just thank them for all the good memories you had, all the good stories you had, and get ready for the next journey. I had a couple or a nice amount of group of friends that I was cool with in high school. To be honest, I might message a couple of my teammates now, but I really probably only talk to one more than none. You know what I'm saying? On a daily basis. And that don't mean I don't hate the other ones. It's just we all went different ways, different routes. Couldn't get mad. Everybody had to go do what they had to do to survive and make it out this world, in this world. So don't let the fact of certain friends that you thought was 1,000 chose to do something and not come do something with you. Look at it as a blessing because it was a reason. And at the end of the day, they showing you stuff that now where you ain't got to worry about when you make it later on having someone that's not really for you or someone that's fake around you. But back to the title. Don't be the one who always talking but not making a change or being a role model. We hear a lot of people always talking about just nagging and talking about other people or talking about situations or just talking in general about what's going on in the world, how people acting. But a lot of those same people that's talking never try to make the effect or make the change to make things better or never try to be role models to the people that they talking about, especially when I hear older people talking or people that got a chance to be leaders or role models or something, they just look down on other people. You never be the role model or take someone under your wings or try to better someone. Even for me, like I try to make sure I always talk to young guys and let them know what I did, what I didn't do, what I seen, what I didn't see, the people I lost and what they was going through and what they did and how certain things could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know certain situations. And we have people who are always talking about others, but like I said, but never showing them by lead. It ain't that hard to lead. Someone had to lead you. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that have made it without a leader, but it's a whole lot more people who have made it with leaders. And sometimes they might say, oh, didn't nobody teach me, didn't nobody lead me. You had to watch something, you had to pay attention to somebody to get there. I know for a fact I had a nice handful of leaders, and I know for a fact I had one that I wish was here to today. And it showed me a lot, put a lot in me, it broke down a lot. You know what I'm talking about? So don't do that now. Of course, when it comes to me focusing and locking in and working hard and doing stuff myself, that was installed in me. But when it comes to the path and certain things to do and to take, yeah, I had leaders. Then we have some that be encouraging ignorance, but supposed to be leaders or big brothers. Like, bro, if you already know that you're a big brother, you older, you know right from wrong, you know certain guys don't people doing stuff, don't laugh at them, don't encourage it, don't let it keep going on. Man, dip it in the bud right then and there. Don't let them keep on doing bad habits when you able to change it. Big brother, big sister, auntie, cousin, whatever. Like, if you know someone doing something, go on, change it. Don't think, oh, they'll eventually get over it, or they'll eventually stop or realize that this ain't it or till something hit them. No, because you the person that supposed to be they realization so they can realize it. Like, don't try to put it on someone else because now you blocking yourself from what you supposed to be receiving. Then we have some that is leaders but doesn't do leader things. But there's a lot of people in leader positions, but it's more childish than leaders. More childish than the followers, or more childish than the people that's under leaders. There's a lot of people in leader positions that doesn't know how to lead, doesn't know how to talk to people, doesn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, target certain things. As a leader, you can't try to target everything. You can't try to direct everything. Certain things you have to let go over, let build up, and then certain things you have to straighten up right then and there. As a leader, you have to pick and choose which ones you want to do. When you get a leadership role, you also got to know that you have to be more mature and take a lot more in than the regular people. You can't be so much in your feelings and so sensitive or think, oh, because you're a leader, everyone's supposed to stop what you're doing and listen right then and there. You're going to always have a difficult task and more things to do. And especially if you ain't showed no one as a leader why they should follow you. Like, I always get told that I'm a leader. So the thing that I try to show is I'm going to work hard 24/7. I'm going to stay on my P's and Q's, and I'm going to try to always better myself. That's the best thing I could do right now. The only thing I hate about that is I would talk about at the end with being a leader, how certain things could affect. Then we have some that require something they never tried to do. Like, certain leaders try to require some things because they made a mistake and didn't do what they should have to get to a point. And they will explain it. Then certain leaders try to require things that they didn't have the courage, audacity, don't know no one, can't really break down how you could get there or what you should do. How can you help the next person if you don't have no type of proof or no type of viewpoint or presence on it? Like, as a leader, you got to study with that same person you trying to tell. Y'all both got to learn it together. Because you can't just tell someone to go do something if you ain't never been in them shoes. Or you ain't never did so-and-so, this and that. I can't tell a kid to write a book if I haven't never wrote the book myself or how to write the book. I can't tell a kid to, oh, you got to do this and that to play in college or to play overseas if I didn't do what I did. Or I can't tell a kid, oh, you should do this and that when I don't know if I haven't done it. Like, I can't tell a kid how to be a millionaire because I'm not a millionaire yet. Maybe when I become a millionaire, I could kind of get the steps and the stuff. I could tell them certain stuff that I read and seen on what they could do, or how they could have more money and be in better situations than what I'm in today and what I'm going through actually today. I could do that, but you know, as a role model, a lot would not like you. A whole lot of people would not like you as a role model or understand you. So if you follow me on social media, I'm big on a lot of people I talk to really don't understand me. Like, they always assume that, oh, I want to tell people what to do. Oh, I think I know everything. But if you really know me, bro, you will know, like, I don't just do that if I don't study. Like, I call myself a educated thug. I'm very, very willing to learn and read up and watch videos on certain things or experience certain things. And a lot of stuff be off experience of what I seen, heard, or felt. But I don't really try to tell people. It come off as I'm trying to tell you. But I really don't. I really stay to myself. And if I do try to tell you something, it's because I really love you and fool with you to the point where I care about you to let you know what you could and should do to help you out. Now, if you don't want to listen and you always think I want to tell you something, once you tell me that, I'm just going to bag off. Like, because I see now what type of person you are. But the same people that always say, I just want to tell you something or this and that, you be willing and ready to tell me or recommend me to do something, and you want me to listen to do it, which 9 times out of 10, I really listen and take it in. But it's always, oh, I want to run you and tell you what to do. I'm straight on you. And so far, with how I've been hearing and seeing certain people say that this year, I'm just cutting you off and bagging off. And it's cutoff season anyway, which leads me to my next bullet. I got everything I need, and with this being cutoff season, it's going to be a lot of loved ones. So all y'all that's watching, y'all gonna have a lot of people y'all got to cut off for the rest of 2022. Last week I told y'all, make sure you pray for others and not yourself for the rest of the month. This week, you got to cut off a lot of people. If you really want to get blessed and get elevated to a next level, there's a lot of people around you that you got to cut off. And there's a lot of loved ones too. You got to leave alone and stop thinking they're for you. They was in the past, but it's new people that's about to enter your life that's going to elevate you and show you way more than what those people showed you in the past. So don't be thinking about the longevity of how they've been around. Think about what you're trying to do and how you're trying to get somewhere. So cut them off. Cut them off and don't backtrack. Don't look back. Don't this and that. They give you so many paths and signs of showing you that they no longer for you. They no longer with you. And you keep trying and keep thinking or keep getting that gut feeling because you don't want to step out on faith and get hurt. But y'all don't understand that courage that stepping out on faith is making you a stronger person. And if you was to fall, God gonna pick you up and place you where you supposed to be, and you still meet that person whether you fall or not. Stop, because you still getting hurt anyway, because you putting yourself through stuff in the past with people that not there for you. Cut them off, move differently, focus on you and yourself. Now to pick back up on the leader things, like I said, with being a leader, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do with me being a leader. There's a lot of stuff that as a leader, you still have to ask other people or still have to get guidance. And it's only so much asking and guidance you can get from people that's not really trying to help you or not really looking to help you or willing to put you in position. And sometimes you have too much assumptions and hope for people that really not what they say they are. And it get to a point where you start noticing little things like, even with me posting these videos, there's certain people that supposed to be leaders to me or mentors or something to me that never shared my motivational videos. Or there's certain people that you could text and they would read it and not text back. Everyone has their phone, look at their phone. You can't tell me you didn't see me call or text you and acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? But you would expect the same thing if you was to text or call me. Them signs, repetitive signs. And then if you watching, a lot of us don't like to ask people for nothing. I am one of those people who hate asking for people. I'm also one of those people who don't have a lot of people that I can ask. And of course, a lot of people will get around and say, yeah, you can ask me this, or you can ask me that, or you could come vent to me, or you can. But what I need to ask you for, you can't give to me. What I need right now, you really can't give to me. So I'm not finna keep expressing and venting and talking to you about certain things, and you cannot give what I need today and right now. Like what I'm going through physically, mentally, spiritually right now, you cannot really give to me. You would not really be able to kind of understand me. Of course, you go give hints and refer this and that, but you are not really there. You know what I'm saying? And there's no knock to no one. It's just how everyone goes through things different. And I'm sure a lot of y'all feel the same way I feel. And of course, eventually you get out the storm and it be sunshine again. But if y'all don't remember the title is Don't Be the Ones Who Are Always Talking but Not Making Change or Being a Role Model. And again, if y'all see someone always talking and not trying to go change the situation or be a role model or be a person to make things better or make people better, tell them they got to do better. Pray for them. If you feel like you can't tell them, just pray for them. And that's all I got for today. Tuesday, Mr. Better Days. Don't forget the pop-up shop. Please message me on the YouTube channel. If you follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, message me. I'm willing to talk and vent, and we can always talk about more. Y'all could give me more topics. Y'all could help me out with better videos, more things to do, all that. But again, Mr. Better Days in effect. That's the motto. That's the lifestyle. That's the thing. Pray for me as I pray for y'all. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed month.